The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild was officially released exclusively on Nintendo Switch and the Wii U. However, it's possible to play it on PC at 4K 60fps right now, and even include some mods into the mix. In this video, I'll take you through a comparison of 3 different emulators, examining their performance and helping you find the best option. So let's dive right in. And remember, if you find this content helpful, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more. First up, we're going to explore the Switch version running on Ryujinx. Ryujinx is one of the 2 Nintendo Switch emulators that are quite popular these days, and it runs Zelda Breath of the Wild pretty well.
For the past 100 years.
I encountered no visual glitches whatsoever, and with the capability to increase the resolution to native 4K, the game looks absolutely amazing. The art style is very well suited for high resolutions. However, the problem with Ryujinx, as you might have noticed from the footage, is that I could not play it at 60 FPS. There is a mod that changes the frame rate to 60 FPS, and it works, but on my CPU, which is an i5 9600K, I couldn't reach a full 60 FPS. And since the mod uses a fixed frame rate, if you activate it and don't reach 60 FPS, the game plays in slow motion because the game logic assumes that it's running at 60. So, if you've got a more powerful CPU, you might enjoy the 60 FPS mod. Otherwise, you'll have to settle for 30 FPS. There's a plethora of mods available online for this game that can be used with Ryujinx, which is a definite plus. So, even at 30 FPS, Ryujinx remains a solid option for playing this game on PC. But let's not stop there. Let's move on to the other popular Switch emulator, Yuzu. Yuzu, like Ryujinx, is a Nintendo Switch emulator loaded with features, including support for mods and resolution scaling. Generally, Yuzu is considered to perform slightly better than Ryujinx, and I've confirmed that Zelda runs a tad smoother on it with the 60 FPS mod when set to 900p, which is the game's native resolution on Switch. Surprisingly, when both emulators are set to 4K, they offer basically an identical performance on my PC, and both seem to be CPU limited. Even at 4K, my RTX 2060 Super was never fully utilized on either emulator. Now, as you can see, I couldn't achieve a constant 60 FPS on Yuzu either, so I didn't opt for the 60 FPS mod here. When using Vulkan, Yuzu performs quite similar to Ryujinx, with the exception of a couple of minor visual glitches. Basically, some effects seem to be missing on Yuzu, like the particles on this scene, and on this scene, Ganon looks quite different. These issues, while minor, don't occur on Ryujinx, which is why I'd recommend it over Yuzu for this game. However, there's one last option that surpasses them all. The last option is the Wii U version running on Cemu. Cemu is an outstanding Wii U emulator that not only supports mods, but also offers a wide array of graphical enhancements. For Zelda Breath of the Wild, it provides a lot more graphical tweaks than those available on the Switch emulators, including draw distance settings, improved reflections, dynamic FPS mods that won't run in slow motion, and much more. What's even better is that Zelda runs significantly better on Cemu compared to the Switch emulators. Unlike those emulators, my i5-9600K and RTX 2060 Super PC is able to reach 60 FPS at 4K. The game becomes incredibly responsive at 60 FPS. The FPS++ mod even allows you to play the game at arbitrary frame rates without experiencing the slow motion problem, with various fixes for potential bugs related to frame rate. In some busy areas, my GPU couldn't quite reach 60 FPS at native 4K, but since I have a monitor with variable refresh rate, I can enjoy smooth gameplay at 4K with no issues. Even so, if I didn't have a VRR-capable monitor, I would still be able to run it at a perfect 60 FPS by lowering the resolution to 1440p. In other words, Cemu is much less CPU bound than the Switch emulators, so now it's up to the GPU to reach 60 FPS or more. For those with lower-end PCs, Cemu is the better choice. Moreover, there's also a lot of mods available for this version of the game, allowing you to customize your experience to your heart's content. And you can rest assured that you won't be sacrificing any graphical advantages that the Switch version of Zelda might have over the Wii U version, as the only differences between the two are the rendering resolution and the texture filtering, both of which can be freely adjusted on Cemu. So, in conclusion, if you're looking to play Breath of the Wild on PC, there's no reason to consider any other option than Cemu. It not only runs better, but also looks better and offers a broader range of enhancements. However, if for some reason you can't or won't play it on Cemu, the Switch emulators are viable options as well, with Ryujinx proving to be superior to Yuzu for this particular game. Either way, playing this game on PC at 4K 60 is undoubtedly the best way to experience The Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, don't forget to like and subscribe for more content like this. If you want to get in touch with me, follow me on X. Anyway, thanks for watching and I'll see you on the next one.